Hello, fabulous ones, and welcome to an amazing edition of Extended Expressions, the show featuring the latest in fashion, style, trends, music, entertainment, and so much more. At Extended Expressions, we like to give folks a platform to showcase some of their amazing talents and accomplishments, especially those representing our community. And for our first inaugural edition, our Afro Style Watch edition, I'm very excited and honored to have in studio, she's a mogul on the rise, former runway model from all across the world, turned fashion designer, and she's hitting here with us. I'm all getting tongue-tied because she's so beautiful and fabulous. The lovely Sana of Sha'Koju clothing. How are you?
Hi, Eva. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence on our first inaugural Afro Style Watch edition. And speaking of style, you look amazing. What is this yours?
Actually, it is.
Okay.
This is, from the new fall 2012 winter 2013 collection that I'm really excited.
Okay,
and,
we got some.
Yes,
you brought some stuff. You brought a model. She brought people. We're gonna see a lot more of that. So again, I've known you for quite some years now, and I know you've modeled for me in previous fashion shows that I've produced. And it seemed like overnight you just like transitioned to a fashion designer, a lovely on the rise, making moves. Like, how was that journey?
It was wonderful. I was a fashion model since I was 16. I'm in my early 20s.
Okay.
Say exactly age. And basically, I just wanted to take my creativity to the next level. I've always loved fashion, being in the fashion industry, and I was getting tired of wanting to be wanted. So I wanted to take my fashion for passion. I said passion for passion, passion for passion. Either way,
it's a passion.
And take it to the next level and start my own collection.
And here you are. And how long ago was that?
I actually started in August 2011.
Wow, and you've done a lot, which we're gonna get into. I mean, styling celebrities and everything. So as far as the name, I love the name. I know what it means, but tell the viewer, tell us what is Sha'Koju? What does it mean? What does it represent?
Well, Sha'Koju means to show off a lot in the native tongue of Yoruba, which is from Nigeria.
That's right, representing. Whoop, whoop.
So, so basically, I wanted to incorporate my culture into my clothing line. So I used the name to, I incorporated it into basically, when you wear my clothes, I want you to have a sense of showing off, but not being obnoxious. So when you step into the room with my clothing, you will catch the attention of the people that are in the room. So I figured, you know what, use bold prints from Africa, use colors, use patterns, and just take it to the next level.
Wonderful. And so speaking of patterns, we actually have a model that's here, so we can kind of see what it means to step into a room and be eye-catching, right?
Yes, we do.
Fantastic. So let's take a look.
Awesome. We have a model here that basically describes everything that Sha'Koju clothing is about. I love color. Most of my pieces are mostly color.
Okay.
I also love bold prints as well as bold patterns.
Beautiful.
So you will always find either a bold print, bold pattern, or African-inspired colors within my collection.
With a Western twist, I noticed, like a
Western twist, because I feel like you don't, just because you're an African designer, you don't have to always have kente cloth and things like that. So a lot of my clothing, I take those colors and incorporate it into my collection
and still make it
and still make it very African.
So I know she has a jacket here, so she can transition this.
Yeah, she has a jacket that she can wear with this outfit as well as by itself, and then when she takes off the jacket, you'll see that the dress is very much open in the back.
So she can transition this from daytime to nighttime.
If she was to wear this dress to the office, she can definitely wear a longer blazer as well as stockings and low pumps. And then when she's ready to go out for the night on the town, take off the jacket, take off the tights, wear higher heels, and she's
higher heels, higher than she already has on. I love it. I love it.
6 inch or more.
Oh, 6 inch or more. That's the standard, folks. That is the standard.
Indeed.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Raven. This is beautiful. I'm sure we're gonna see more of that. Definitely. Wonderful. So, is it just for women and men, or who does this cater to exactly?
Well, right now, Sha'Koju clothing is mostly for women. However, we do have a couple pieces that I call the revamp collection, and that is when I revamp clothing like jeans jackets, t-shirts, things like that for men.
And speaking of men, I know you've done a lot in a year or two. I know you've done a few celebs. Like, who have you styled so far?
I'm very proud to say that I've styled Young Skales.
Okay.
He has a video coming out called Komole, and I actually styled the model as well as him in the video.
All Sha'Koju.
Yeah, all Sha'Koju.
I love it. I love it.
We have a couple pieces from other designers, but mostly Sha'Koju clothing.
Lovely, lovely.
I also was able to give Wizkid a revamped jacket for his DC concert.
Wow.
And also Banky W.
Okay,
So
we all know Banky,
yes.
and with all of them, yes.
And I've been in talks with, I don't know if I should say this right now, but one of the top female musicians in Nigeria.
Okay, awesome.
So we've been in talks. I want to wait.
Okay,
we're in contract right now, but
yeah,
you should be seeing something
very soon.
Yeah.
I am so proud of you and what you're doing and where you've come. It's just really amazing, and in a short time, that's truly a blessing. So like, whatever, I'm sure people are looking like, that son, I remember her, you know, now she's here and doing all these big things. What advice would you give to up and coming designers or people that are just out there? Like, what advice would you give to them?
When people ask me things like that, I'm like, I'm still up and coming. Like, I don't feel like
I know.
I'm this huge designer that I can give everyone advice, but I do say it's you have to be committed. It's not something where it's like, oh, because you put Facebook pictures up or Instagram images, you're like, okay, I'm a top designer. It's stress, it's hard work. You have to be committed to what you're doing. If you don't love it, do not get into it, because it's so much competition out there. So it's like, what sets you apart? And I always tell people that there's a difference between passion and hobby. Yeah, you know, if it's something that you're just like, okay, that's fine, but it's something that you're like, no, I can see myself doing this, blood, sweat, and tears for free, 24 hours a day. That's passion. Blood, sweat, and tears has definitely gone into
and I see it in your eyes, love. I see it in your eyes. So outside of like the African westernized, you do other designs such as
Sha'Koju clothing caters to all lifestyles, all types of people, all types of budgets.
Okay.
So we actually have we actually have Raven with another piece.
Okay, and this will be
this is like a cocktail piece that it can go from cocktail to club wear.
Beautiful.
Definitely depends.
So like
on,
evening.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes, definitely depends on where you're going, but the surprise is really in the back detail of this dress.
Oh, what a surprise.
It's a swoop back. It has a really low back, so you can, if you like, once again, this is a cocktail dress for depending on what type of event you're going to.
So evening, after 5, you
can throw on a little scarf if you really don't want to reveal too much of the back. But the surprise, I love the back detail.
Of course,
you don't know that that's coming.
Who doesn't love the back of a of a woman in the neckline? It's so lovely.
I really believe in back cleavage.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm so fond
I like that back cleavage.
Yes, I'm so fond of back cleavage because I just feel like it's the surprise factor.
Yes,
that really makes this dress what it is.
Sexy, it's spunky. I love it. And then again, you still represent, you know, like you have the colors, which we love.
Still have the colors, and this is more of a tie-dye pattern, but it's still patterned.
It's still patterned.
So
nice, amazing. Okay, thank you so much, Raven.
Thank you, Raven.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again for joining us here for our inaugural edition of Extended Expressions. Please be sure to join us same time, same place next week for another fabulous edition. Until then, make sure you keep it fun, fierce, and fabulous. Remain blessed.